Good morning, good morning. Today is the day I had decided to make egg sandwiches with bacon, egg, and cheese on a biscuit. It's something I don't get around to doing very much because it's a lot of work. And with two little children normally screaming on my skirts for their breakfast right away in the morning, it's really not a good idea to try to make something like that. And usually we just go for scrambled eggs or something quick, just to fill their little tummies. But today I got up extra early. I was so hungry for these sandwiches. So yes, that means getting out of bed earlier, but it was totally fine. We really enjoyed our egg sandwiches, and we even had leftovers. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope I can give you some good cooking ideas. And yeah, just come along for the ride. So at this point, I already had my biscuits and my bacon baking in the oven. They were almost finished. So I decided to just quickly fry up these eggs. They were a little runny, but I think I don't think my burner was high enough at first, or the skillet was hot enough, one of the two. So that's why they're kind of runny. I usually like them when they just plop right down and stay in that same shape. So I should have really waited several more seconds before I began frying. And yes, I know a lot of people use salt and pepper, including my man Eli, for their eggs. But I grew up using seasoned salt on eggs. So yes, nothing really tastes better to me than seasoned salt. But yeah, I'm so happy with how they turned out. Got a little brown, but not too bad actually. So here I'm just laying down a paper towel to catch the excess grease from the eggs. And I get them off after I have flipped them just, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds ago. But that way they don't get brown. I like them white and yellow, just like that. Now these are my biscuits. I'm just a little spited that they got dark, but they actually proved to be pretty soft when we were eating. Still, I wish they would have been a little lighter color on the bottom, but it could be just the pan I was using too. It's kind of a dark pan, but yeah, they turned out fine, and they weren't hard to chew either, and it didn't seem to bother the children. So here I'm just buttering them. I really should have taken the time to toast them maybe in the oven, but I didn't have time. My children were getting grouchy, and so I just had to skip some corners, but it's okay. Turned out fine and great. And I'm having so much fun just assembling them together. That was really a lot of fun. Are you hungry, girl, Kaylee? Do you want some food, Kaylee? Well, I hope you really enjoyed that egg sandwich making. I don't get to do that kind of thing very often because it's so time consuming. And yeah, my children, when they get up in the morning, they need to eat right away. And they're clinging to my skirts usually, or screaming. They're starved. So something like that is a very, very rare occasion. I have to get up extra early. But it's fine. It's fun to do something different every now and then. I was so glad to do it for you. And they were scrumptious. And we even had a couple leftovers. So now I have a quick breakfast for later, some other day. But right now, Kaylee and I, she's over here playing with the light. We're getting ready to make granola. I'm gonna just make a big batch of it, stick it into the freezer, and yeah, have quick breakfast. I'm finding out that if I make my breakfast ahead of time, then I can just get up in the morning, dress my children, just a more relaxed morning while breakfast is just baking or cooking. I can pull it out of the fridge, whatever. But yeah, it's just handy. So I thought, hey, I'll make a batch of granola and stick it in the freezer, and yeah, that'll be a quick breakfast full of protein because it has peanut butter in, and it has chocolate. I'll put chocolate in it. It's M&M's. That's chocolate, good for you and bad for you, but I don't care. At least it has oatmeal and peanut butter. So yeah, that's what Kaylee and I are about to do now. Should I make a big batch of granola? I don't think she's ever eaten granola. Here, Kaylee. Here we go. Should we turn the light off? There we go. Turn it off. Okay. Okay, so I got the ingredients in here that I need to bake it. I have a few extra ingredients I usually stick in then after it's finished baking. But for now, I'm going to mix this stuff together and lay it out on a baking pan and bake it for around 45 minutes to an hour till it kind of gets a little toasty crunch. And then I'll take it out, let it cool a couple minutes, and add the rest of my ingredients. So for now, I'm just going to mix everything very well. Well, pretty good. But when I stick it into the oven, I pull it out in like 15-minute intervals, as long as it's in there. And I give it a stir and stick it back in again. So if I can just stir it as well as I can for now, and then I'll stick it in the oven and yeah, pull it out every 15 minutes while it's baking and stir it. Get everything nicely melted together. I'm going to actually do it with my fingers because I think it just gets into the oatmeal so much better if I just use my hands. This is not nearly as large of a batch as I was used to at home. So I kind of have to guess on some of my ingredients. Granola is not something I make very often. but I really do. I really enjoy it. It kind of too depends how it's made. I like it best with peanut butter. I know some people don't use peanut butter, but for me, Kaylee, but for me, it's, I think it's best with peanut butter. So, I know Eli, he was used to some kind of maple syrup, I think he said. And he said it was very crunchy. He really liked it though. But I try it sometime, but I have to get the recipe from his aunt, and I'm not even sure which aunt it was that made it for him. But yeah, it's looking really good. Have to stir everything in, okay? Let's give it a stir. Do you want to help mommy stir it? Yeah. You want to? Go like this. Alright, so our granola is finished baking. Mom. Yes. Granola. Do you want to do it? Do it real gently. And it has cooled down pretty good. Still kind of warm, but it's okay. I can touch it, so our chocolate shouldn't melt. I'm putting in sunflower seeds, M&Ms, and graham crackers. You like this one? Kaylee, come over here. Kaylee, come to mommy. She's over there cleaning out my cupboard. She knows she's not supposed to, but yeah. I'm busy, so she knows it's her chance. Okay, I think that's good. So now we're just gonna break this up. Break up our graham crackers just a little bit, because we do want chunks. There we go. Okay, let's do like this, Randall. Does that look yummy? Good. I like big chunks of graham crackers in my granola. Oh. Okay, mommy put sunflower seeds in, and then do you want to put the M&Ms in? Okay. Let's just sprinkle them like this. Sunflower seeds? You like sunflower seeds? Okay. Now we're ready for the pretty ones. Are you ready for the pretty ones? Kaylee, what are you doing? Kaylee, are you hungry? Do you want some candy? Look at that. Kaylee, come to mommy. Mommy has candy for you. Shall we go like this? Do you want to help mommy? No, like, do you want to help? Do you want to put some on top? Can you put some on it? Make it pretty. Good boy. That's fun, isn't it? Makes it pretty. Mommy. Yeah. M&M. Oh, we don't. How much are we gonna put on? We can put more on? Maybe a little more. Let's put some up here. Hey, no, don't eat it, okay? Okay. Okay, I think that's enough for now. Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think that's good for now, okay? So now I'm gonna let that sit for several hours actually. It's still pretty warm, so I don't want it to be put into the container until it's totally cooled down. But I think I'm gonna have to put it, I'm not sure, on the freezer or something, because my M&Ms will be gone in the blink of an eye if I don't watch it. So I have to put it up pretty high. Okay, you can have that many and then no more, honey, okay? But yeah, that was so much fun making granola again. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.